Hey everybody,
Hi.
we're back again. We wanted to step back into this platform and just give a recap on what we were able to accomplish in our mini marriage retreat. And if you'll hang in here with us for just a couple of minutes, we got a special announcement that we want to let you know about here at the close of this video. But let's give an overview of the 7 principles of building healthy homes.
Well, principle number 1 was enhance your love maps. It's discovering who each other's personalities, who they are, what's the core essence of their heart. So I think that's what we kind of discovered after 10 years of our first part of our marriage. We discovered more about each other through the Myers-Briggs that helped us to know each other's personalities, dreams, and what to expect.
The second principle was nurture your fondness and admiration for each other. That's pretty easy. We had some fun with that one, but it really is just about building that admiration, giving compliments, giving kudos, giving just positive comments, when somebody does something special for you, and you're looking at me kind of funny here. But yeah, I mean, it's that lovey-dovey kind of stuff, okay? And I mean, that's all good in building strong relationships.
Well, number 3 was turn toward your partner instead of away, especially through times of crises and hard, difficult times, which I think a lot of us are going through that, who has been in the house, some of us, for almost 4 weeks with just their family. It makes it kind of difficult. So in those most difficult times, hardships, sorrow, whatever the case may be, instead of being frustrated with your mate, appreciate the things that brought you together, kind of recap what you love and what was so awesome about your spouse that would cause you to want to go back to them for support instead of turning away from them in very difficult times.
And then principle number 4 is let your partner influence you. Now, you've heard us say that there were 2 major pivot points in our marriage. We took the Myers-Briggs very early in our marriage, and then later on we took the Birkman. And those were 2 very significant turning points in our marriage life because we started with the Myers-Briggs and found out some very unique things about us, and we learned to trust each other. Mm-hmm. And then as we moved forward, and the Birkman just kind of exploded that and put that at a different level for us. But I can tell you that it's important to allow your partner to influence you. Learn each other's personalities and learn to trust their judgment and intuition. Let them influence you.
Number 5 says solve your solvable problems. I think it's important that we major on the majors, minor on the minors. Don't let those big issues that come up in life in everybody's home, whether it's something going on in your marriage, your finances, your children, sometimes you have to step away, kind of reconnect and see how you can solve those issues. And trust each other's, if one is stronger in discernment on some of these issues, trust each other through those times. But don't try to solve all those issues overnight. Sometimes it takes coming back together a couple of times just to solve those issues.
And then principle number 6 is overcome gridlock. There are just life events that comes at us that are very big and very significant issues in our life. And it can be paralyzing at times. And so the main thing to understand here about overcoming gridlock is that these big rock issues that happen, they don't necessarily happen overnight. They just didn't come on us all of a sudden. And we're not going to get out of it very quickly. We're not going to get over it in one discussion or one meeting. So learn to take small micro steps consistently over some time, and you will be able to get out from that gridlock.
I think my favorite principle is number 7, creating shared meaning. I'm very high relational with family, loved ones, and friends. So creating memories and meaning is important to me. And I think that you can make them small, meaningful things like rituals that you do every day, morning, night. If it's eating together, just creating some shared meaning in your family. As a couple, it can be doing something special with each other. Like us, we went on 2 150-mile Allegheny Passage bicycle trips, and we had a ball. It was hard, but we accomplished it. But we've got some great memories there. We're creating memory in our home. With your kids, with your family. It could be a family vacation that you start a routine of once a year. But you have to work at creating those. They just don't happen overnight. You have to want to make those memories.
Absolutely. So there you are. There's the 7 principles of building solid relationship and happy homes. And we just wanted to do this recap. But we've got an announcement for you. There are 2 very important things. And we want to encourage you just to stay in touch with our Facebook pages, either on Connie's or mine. It'll be shared both ways. But here's point number 1. We're putting these 7 little videos that we did in this mini marriage retreat. We are assembling this on one page that will have one opportunity to share all 7 at one time. And so we want to encourage you just to spread this to all of your friends, just blast it out on your social platforms, and just let other people know. And so watch on our Facebook, and we'll have that ready. It's just about ready now for it to be posted, and that way you can just have one shared link, and it'll have all 7 of these videos, and the homework assignment that we did, or the discussion points, will also be on there. And then second thing I want to mention to you is that we've had such a blast doing this, and we've had so many positive comments that have come back to us, and it really has been overwhelming, and we say thank you for that. We just had no idea how this was going to work, but it's gone much bigger than we could have imagined. So what we're going to do is that we're going to put on offer a deep dive marriage retreat. And we'll have a lot of detailed information on how this is going to work and the platform we're going to use. But it's going to be very, very deep in terms of the content. And we're going to use the Zoom platform so that we can have video presence and see each other. And we're going to do a number of things and put together a number of moving components and pieces to this. And we think that this is really going to be a great opportunity. I mean,
fun.
Yes, it's going to be fun, and we would have had no idea this thing would have even gone to foreign countries. So, hey, we just want to move into the opportunity that's before us, but we're going to do all of these announcements after Easter. This is an important time right now. These next few days are very significant in the Passion Week and in the final steps of Christ going to the cross and was resurrected on Sunday that we celebrate. So just watch for our Facebook next week. Hey, we've had a good time. We've loved it. This is a quick recap, and watch for the announcements that's coming up. We'll see you guys.
Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.